Welcome to No Gentle Trophy. My name is Brian Griffin. Today I am going to do a look at 7 tarot or oracle decks that I have available to be rehomed, and we'll see if we can find someone who will take them. They are mostly mass market decks. A couple of self-published decks. The first of it being the Trionfa della Luna by Patrick Valenza of Deviant Moon. This is the Paradoxical Blue, and it's what they refer to as the deluxe edition, which is to say that it has 115 cards. Their title card. Then we have the 78 cards. This is the original version, which has the pip instead of the scenic minors. I'm not doing a complete walkthrough. There are a few online. So there's those. There are the bonus or replacement cards. Judgment, the Star, House of God, Bacchus, Double Lightning. Then there is the 21 miniature Beast deck oracle, and an even smaller 10 card horizontal oracle, all in the Paradoxical Blue, and then just as a end card to protect them. This is available. It is available for $100 US plus shipping. That is a little more than what I paid for it, but nowhere near the $240 that I see it going for on that website. And maybe no one's getting that, but anyway, so that's the price. Shipping has to be quoted on my personal blog, briangriffin.ca. Under the Supporting Me section, there's a page, Decks to Rehome, which has more pictures, more information on the decks. It has the estimated shipping based on the weight through either Priority Post or Ground Advantage. Those are estimates, and if you buy multiple decks, it wouldn't be the same price each. There obviously would be advantages to shipping. The other self-published, which is what I believe a fundraising campaign, is the Arc Anemo Tarot and Oracle deck. I did not back the campaign. I picked this up from a local shop, so it may still be available. But what we have here is the original, which is 100 cards, which means there are 78 tarot, an additional 22 oracle, but then on top of that, I also have the 4 bonus packs, which were a dozen cards each, to expand it to 148 cards. And that's why the book is not in the box, because with those bonus cards, it doesn't quite fit. But so this and the rest of the decks I'm going to show now are available for half of what I paid for it, which is always retail, because I buy from local shops and pay full price. I have in mass market decks, all still to my knowledge available. We have the Tarot of the Divine. It's a fascinating deck. The book was available separately, which has some of the myths and stories behind the individual cards. It's a wonderful deck. It is just not one that I click with, and with our upcoming move back to Canada, I need to look at what I can turn into cash to pay for moving the stuff that I am going to keep. So I used it. I flipped through it once. I did one card pull. So it's basically as good as new. That and the book. And again, my blog will show the exact pricing plus shipping. Spirit Within Tarot. I love the concept. There it is. So, and I respect the designer, Stephen Bright. I follow him on social media, and I love his work. I love his writing. I have his books. It's just, it's not one that clicks with me. The super glossy coating, the cardstock, it's not one I really love. So it is available, again, for half of what I paid for it, which was full retail. Then we have the White Sage Tarot, which I bought when I had some COVID money and bought a bunch of decks to support, again, my local shops, as well as have a look at some stuff. Have never done a reading with it, so it's available. And another one that I bought because the concept is wonderful, Vice Versa Tarot. I believe Los Scarabeo. Again, wonderful idea. I'm not using it. So we have the Fool. We have the Back View. The Devil. The Back View, etc. Yeah, if I had lots of money and I could afford to hire a moving company and move absolutely everything, and we were moving to a big house, I'd probably keep these things. But that's not my reality, so these are available. Again, I pay full retail through a local shop, and I'm asking only half of that. No reading was done with this, just flip through it a few times, admired the concept, and don't use it. So there's that. The last one is I've had for a long time. The first 3 non-tarot oracle decks that I bought back in the 90s all feature concepts based on Indigenous, or as we say in Canada, First Nations traditions. The other 2 I still use. I love them. This one I never connected with. The artwork is good. The book is interesting. I don't use it. Also, as you can see here, it hasn't. The cards haven't done as well as other cards in my library. For the warped. This is going basically give me $1 on top of whatever other decks you're ordering, and you'll get that one. Again, it's great. I think it may still be available, but the cards are not in great shape, and I don't feel right asking for more than that. So we have those mass market, the self-published, the mass market, and then the self-published complete thing. My website is briangriffin.ca, and a page called Decks to Rehome has more information, additional pictures, and estimated shipping. If any of these are of interest to you, please reach out to me. I am willing to ship anywhere in the United States. I may be able to ship to Canada, and will quote you Canadian money because I now have a Canadian bank account. Duty, taxes, etc. would be between you and the government. That's it. Thanks very much.